Good morning, YouTube. As it turns out, I wasn't actually going to do a video today. I've got a small yard, little bitty, it's tiny. You see it over here, it's tiny. And I really didn't think I was going to get too much. However, never take anything for granted, cause out of your fourth hole, I guess we have an episode. Because there is a silver dime, and it looks like it's a Merc. Let's see if I can get a date off of it without rubbing it too much. I know the rules. 1934. How about that? Well, I guess it's an episode. I got to find more stuff. All right, this is probably nothing to write home about, and I've already seen it. There is a penny right there. As deep as it was, as you can see, I'm just hoping it's a wheat. Let's give it a wipe. Haha, it is. It's got a wheat penny. See if we can tell the year. This one looks pretty clean. Imagine that, 1944. Where's that a 46? I guess we'll find out. Awesome. Okay, I went ahead and cut the hole out, and this is an 80 even. Now I know that usually comes up as a clad dime. However, in this yard so far, sorry about that, in this yard so far, I've had several wheat pennies come up. What have we got here? What is that? Oh, I see exactly what that is. That is, and if you metal detect enough, you'll find plenty of these. That's the hammer off a toy gun. Right there's where it would have rocked. Ha! It's a nice relic. Not too shabby. Haha. Get it cleaned up better for the wrap up. Already pulled this one out of the ground, obviously. Let's pop it together, see if it's a wheat. Looks like it is. Bang. This little yard has worked out just fine. 1958, 1956. Either way, that works. Yay. Okay guys, on my Garrett AT Max, you can see here I'm on 0, full sensitivity, 0 on the iron discrimination. This is the first time that I have done this yard, so I won't use any iron discrimination at all. If I come back and decide to do it again, I don't know why I would do it with the bigger coil since I'm going over it with the small one to start with, but if I ever do, then I can bump up that iron discrimination, because I would have probably picked out anything I was going to dig then anyway. But out of this hole, I got an 83-84. I doubt very serious that it is silver, but I do believe I have, yep, a clad quarter. So not too exciting, but figured I would hit you up on that signal and about that iron discrimination. Okay, this thing is not too terribly old. It was a kind of a scratchy signal, believe it or not, as big as it is. But I have no idea what that is. One of y'all knows what it is. What the heck is that? Seems like I should know what that is, but I don't. Comments below if you can help. Thanks. Okay, the house I'm at was built in 1950. Got another wheat. Let's knock this off and check the date together. I'm going to say it's 1944. $1956. If it had been a 44, y'all would have thought I'd already peaked, huh? See you on the next hole. Well, this just popped out of the hole. And as far as I know, it could be just a plain old washer. If it is, you'll never see it. Oh, I know what this is. This is one of the good luck tokens. I haven't found one of these in a while. And there'll be a name around the edge of it as to whoever had it made. There we go. Can't get the edge cleaned off, but hey, good luck everybody. Well, I've got one here for you, for you younger generation that might not know what this is if you ever dug it. Turns out that is a screw-in fuse for an antique fuse box for your electrical panel inside your house. And clearly this one gave up on them. And I'm going to say it's probably from the 50s, maybe the 60s. And that was a 15 amp fuse right there. There you go. They're cool looking little guys. Got that glass up here on the front. A lot different than the breakers that we've got today. Okay guys, I have been digging wheat pennies out here pretty much all day. This has been the go-to. I mean, I've even wondered whether or not I was even going to pull a memorial, and they just keep coming out wheat, so I'm not going to complain. But the reason I have you out is I haven't recorded a lot of those because I figured you just get tired of watching wheat pennies coming out of the ground. However, I covered this thing up, started to walk off, and almost forgot to recheck my hole. Well, as it turns out, this one may be a pretty good sized coin spill. So let me pull them out and see how many we got, and I'll show you at the end. And here is really why you don't pass up a hole like that. Another wheat penny, and looks like we got us another silver dime. So I'm gonna bet it's probably another Merc. Looks like that's exactly what it is. And it is a 1935. How about that? Let's do something real light on there so you can see it better, a little bit better. There we go, kind of worn. 1935, rock on. Not 100% sure there's not something left in there. If there is, I'll hit you back up. Whew, it's wearing me out just digging the wheat pennies. But as it turns out, I got a little mystery item here. Not 100% sure what it is. It might be junk. It's too small for a dime. Oh, it's play money. It's a little play aluminum, look like a penny I think I saw on there. Yep. Oh, sorry guys. There it is. It's that play money. I haven't found one of those in forever either. Does that help at all? Have to get that one cleaned up. Let you see it a little bit better, but there you go. Ha! Yep, you can see it on the back there too. Awesome. Yeah, we'll get that one cleaned up so you can see it a whole lot better. It's cool finding these old antique toys like that. Top to an old lipstick tube, or you know, that could have been the top to a perfume bottle too. Not too terribly old. However, the very next hole, that is definitely a tube of lipstick. Let's see what it says. You can probably read it. I can't. Helena something another, distribution New York. Cool looking little colors coming off the side of that tube too. Anyway, there you go, tube of lipstick. Cool. Well guys, as you can imagine, I am totally stoked. There it is for today. And that is an absolute pristine, beautiful dropped 3-ringer. Wow. Look at the, oh, look at that. Just a thing of beauty. There it is. That's what it looked like before it got bumped and dinged in the whole bit. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Haha. Well guys, the battery's about dead, and I'm about exhausted. So this little yard has absolutely kicked my butt. But found this spoon, which clearly is a silver plate. I do not believe that this is actually a silver spoon, but take a look at what's on the back here. How cool is that? All right, we're back from the hunt, and first off, just let me say thank you very much for all the support for the Dirt Detective channel. Really appreciate it. Got some of the relics here from the day today, and really one of the first things that I got out of the hole, and I wasn't able to clean it up. Told you it was one of the good luck tokens. It's got the good luck on this side. Got the 4-leaf clover. It's got an American flag over here, and if you can read it all, it is Hazel Norton. I'm gonna just take a stab at that. AE1NA, ANIA, I guess maybe, insurance company, Atlanta. And that cleaned up pretty well. Took a good bit of scrubbing to get some of that rust off, but there that is. Did wind up with the lipstick tube. Had the little hammer head here. Love finding those old toys like that. All of the wheat pennies, 18 wheat pennies out of that 1 yard. Just crazy. The 2 mercury dimes that I got, 1934 and a 1935. Love to find some quarters around that age. Here's the little 1-cent piece. It's made out of aluminum, and if you can see there where it's got the writing around it, and this one actually has a date. A lot of times you'll find them, they won't have a date, but that one's from 1950. We did get the 1 3-ring mini ball. I got a key that I don't believe I actually got on video. Wound up with more wheat pennies than I did with just plain stinking Lincolns, which is very unusual. Did get a nickel, a dime, 4 quarters. This old fuse, not really worth keeping, but it's a good conversation piece. The hammer, this was the mystery piece, and you know, the more I look at it, I think that might actually be something that would have been mounted down, and the cord to a drape or blinds would have gone around the edge of this, and that would have kind of been the guide for that. But you know what, if I'm wrong, let me know, but give me a shout on that and in the comments. And this particular spoon, I didn't wind up getting the video of pulling this out of the ground because the homeowner showed up and wanted to talk, and they're super nice people. But on the back of this spoon, look at this, Hotel McAlpin 1941. I mean, when do you have flatware that comes out and you actually get a date on it? So I'm going to research it because I think that is like super interesting as far as that goes. But there we go. Those are the finds for the day. And again, thank you very, very much for your support for the channel. And Dirt Detective will catch you on the next hunt. See you then. Take care.
Ha ha!